people aren't just injured by the initial shock, the initial tragedy. They are constantly being re-traumatized by anything that adds to, complicates, reawakens. It's a horrible thing, and it's a life sentence in and of itself. This has informed my devotion to working with other victims of violent crime, which has been my avocation since Nancy and Richard's murder. I now work with the National Organization of Victims of Juvenile Murderers, a group that I helped to co-found, a support group for victims' families like us. One of the things that we are trying to get injected into the conversation is how much support victims still need years later. You get to where the good days can outnumber the bad, but a renewed threat of the offender's release, I can't stress enough how putting us through this again is horrible. It's torture. It's back to not being able to think about normal things again. It's back to not being able to sleep. I would like for him to know, with every fiber of his being, with every cell in his body, what I know with every cell of my body, the totality of what he took that night, those lives, and all that they could have been and all that they were. I have tried very hard to live my life ever since and not waste a single minute of it in anything other than love and building a better world, more loving world. And so this does feel like an immense waste of time. There are some offenders that were over-sentenced. They need to be resentenced. But do you need to go through resentencing hearings on every single offender when it's already clear that they are not going to be able to be resentenced? I think that's a wasteful re-traumatization of victims and a huge waste of tax dollars.